Quick, real quick. I'm just coming on here just real quick to just give a quick PSA. To everyone who visits this channel, please understand that this is a reaction channel, meaning that videos and things like that that are posted on the internet, which are fair to use, I react to them. Okay, so the things about Miss Holla are things that I am reacting to. I'm reacting to the videos about Miss Holla. We all know that Shell Bell has her own page. We all know that everybody else in her family has their own page, and we also know how they look. When you go through my page, you can tell that I'm not any of those people. So before y'all go around and try to make it seem like someone is trying to, use their contents, as if it's their own, please make sure that you educate yourself on what you're looking at. Don't make assumptions and then go try to slander people when you don't know what you're talking about, especially for the elder people. I can understand that you all may not know all about the internet stuff or how it works, but just, find out that information before you go around and try to slander people. Don't do that. Because not one time did I say I was Shell Bill. Not one time did I say I was kin to them. Actually, if you look back in a lot of the comments, I specifically say I will comment on some of them and I say that I only know them from the internet. No, Miss R, this lady gonna go on Janice. Janice was talking about I guess someone has a fake YouTube channel that they made actually in her name, like they are like pretending like they are her and posting all her videos and stuff on there. And so some old raggedy lady um gonna get under there, Ren Ben or something. Some old raggedy lady gonna get under there and post this channel talking about, hey there, Miss D. Hey, Miss R. I hope you're doing better first and foremost, Miss R. She gonna get under there like I'm trying to use, shell content like it's mine. How, lady? You go back and look. I have videos posted where you see my face. You don't know, you don't know what you're looking at. Maybe you should stay off YouTube. It's 1,000 pages on here that's reacting to Miss Holla. The whole world loves Miss Holla. And some people don't go on Facebook. Some people see on YouTube. So the updates are so we can make sure that the word on her spreads everywhere it needs to spread and everybody know that she's, how she's doing in the updates on her. Nobody, well, I can't speak for everybody, but I'm definitely not here to try to cause no harm at all to that family. We have all grown to love that family over the internet. So people just need to be careful of when they're trying to slander people. Know what you're talking about before you get on there and try to slander. I'm a new channel. You were only doing commentary. I commented exactly. Exactly. Praying for share. Exactly, Miss R. That's what I'm saying. It's commentary. Like, know what you're talking about before you go jump on there and try to slander somebody. Miss R, you better be getting some rest. You better be getting some rest, Miss D's Mac. Like, know what you're talking about before you go on somewhere and try to slander somebody. Yes, a lot of people do that. Like that woman who made that whole page acting like she Janice. Like that's weird behavior. I don't want to act like I'm nobody but me, baby. It's a reaction. It's commentary. Like people just need to know what they're talking about before they go on there, doing the most. Like don't ever try to slander my name. My name is one thing I stand on, and I don't play about that. Don't do that because I would never do anything to try to disrespect them or hurt them. Miss Holla has had thousands and thousands and thousands of videos. I've never posted anything until she got sick. You are helping Shell due to you. But yeah, that's it. Just getting to know so everybody know. You have to spread it sometimes across all different kind of avenues so everybody can hear it and see it. And that's all this update. After everything that I post a reaction. So most of y'all must not be watching. Watch the whole video. Any video I post right after, like in the next slide, is my reaction. Like, and if Michelle, feel like she don't want me, that's the one thing about me. If she was to say that, she don't want them there, then I will remove them. But it was never in any disrespect to her or her family. It's just that, like I said, the whole world loved Miss Holla, And so I was giving updates on Miss Holler. So y'all just know what y'all talking about before y'all go trying to slander people. Y'all need to stop that. That's what these channels are made for, to react to things going on in the world. Once you put stuff out on the internet, that's what people do. Yes, people are real weird, Miss R. Like, y'all, stop with her little raggedy self. She was on a just so I said, like, what you posting this page for, baby? Janice on here talking about somebody that completely is trying to act like they are her. Like, they done made a whole page under her name and posting everything that poor lady put up. They posting it like it's theirs, like really under her name. This page operates under my name, under my stuff. And like I said, you can go through the page and see it's different stuff. Nothing other stuff that was not. I just started posting Miss Holland when she got sick. And I started posting like updates on Miss Holler. I'm not over there like going over there stalking their page or nothing like that. Like, stop. Y'all need to stop doing that. Like, that's ridiculous. Stop. This is a brand new channel. And like I said, I just, we all watch stuff every day. So, you know, it was a channel opening up, just doing that. Like, stop trying to make something not what it's not. Your title clearly stated that you are talking, feeling bad for Sheila and praying for Miss Holler. Exactly. Every title and everything. But this old raggedy lady still over there trying to do that. Lady, sit down somewhere. Know what you talking about. Yes, thank you, Miss Brandy Renee. I just don't like that, y'all, because I'm a very nice person. I don't like people to do that. That hurt my feelings. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't lie on my name. Don't do that. I clearly constantly say, and even on the slides, pray for Shell and Miss Holler, like everything in those videos. I'm sure Shell is thankful for what you are doing. Exactly. Like, she can't do it all, y'all. She posts her clips. That's why her videos be so short. And so I react to them. Like, that's it. Okay, Miss R. Like, stop that. Stop doing the most. Stop that. That's what's wrong with the world now. Y'all try to slander everybody and try to make everybody a bad person. Everybody's not a bad person. Don't do that. Like, I did not appreciate that at all. I don't appreciate that. These reaction channels are created for that reason, to react to videos that are posted online. When you post stuff online, unfortunately, it's fair game. The copyright law gives us right to use them. Like, and again, it's to react. I'm not tearing nobody down. I'm asking everybody to pray for them. I'm asking everybody to pray for them. That's all I'm doing. Constantly asking people to pray for them, giving updates on Miss Holler per Michelle, so y'all know exactly where it's coming from. I'm not on here making assumptions or anything like that. We're going off of what she says. And I clearly let y'all see. Y'all know how she'll look. Like, that was just the most. And I didn't appreciate that at all. Like, stop. That ain't it. That ain't what's going on. It ain't that type of party over here. I'm here to entertain y'all the best way I can. Keep y'all updated with not only Miss Holler, but other things going on in the world. And I do videos just of me being me and trying to uplift and encourage any and anybody in this world that I can touch through this channel. That is my goal here. My goal ain't for that nonsense that you try to put out. Don't post my page doing no weird stuff like that. You have plenty of people that just post just post what Shell be saying, like the video of her saying it. They don't say nothing after it. They just post it. I always make sure I give her credit. So you know 100% that this not her page, but this is what she said. And after it, I give a reaction to it. Like, I just think that's real weird that y'all moving like that. That's weird. They mad because your commentary was very informative and people gave great feedback. Yes, ma'am, Miss R. But people just so evil in this world. Like, y'all need to stop trying to be so evil. Like, stop that. Stop trying to tear everybody down. You're not gonna get no further in life by trying to knock somebody else down. That's not how it works. That's not gonna get you nowhere. Again, look up what a reaction channel does, how they operate, what they do. And this, I want it to be all over, but the reaction channel is what it is, but it's going to be a lot of different content, not just reactions, because I got my own life too, you know, to put my own self out there, as well, talk about my life, because a lot of you may be able to relate to what I've gone through in life, and we can have open dialogue, great commentary, great conversations. And so a safe place for all of us just to talk. Like, that's all I'm promoting over here. Positive vibes and love, and definitely, definitely still. Everybody, please pray for Miss Holla. Hey, Shamanika Johnson, how are you? Everybody, please pray for her. Don't stop praying for her. Everybody, please continue to please keep us posted. Thank you so much, Kelsley. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. We have exactly, Miss R. We have amazing conversations over here because it ain't nothing but positive vibes over here. Like, again, y'all just pray for her, and y'all pray for Shell Mental. Because a lot of times when you're going through stuff that's so critical like this, it can get overwhelming. And that's another reason why I posted, y'all, so we can all, so the whole world, we can, come together as much as we can and pray for her strength. Pray for Maya's strength. Pray for Janet's strength. They need strength, y'all. They need that at this time. They're fighting a losing battle. And they're watching, unfortunately watching Miss Holla go through the worst times in her life outside of what she already went through. You are very respectful with your commentary on this matter. Thank you, Miss D's Mac. Yes, ma'am. Yes, we do, Miss R. We need to support that family as much as we can. And that's just why I talk about it so much. Like I said, you don't see me posting everything for Miss Holla from when she first started. That ain't what it do. I'm keeping updates where we are now. Because unfortunately, we're in a horrible place now. And she needs as many prayers as she can get from around the world as possible, y'all. And that's my goal. And also Shell. We all need to keep her lifted in prayer. Janice, Maya, Kendall, everybody that we see over there, all them we need to keep them lifted in prayer, y'all. Because they're going through, again, probably one of the most toughest times of their life right now. Right now. Having to watch her, knowing that she's always been so strong, having to watch her just slowly, wither away. That family is hurting. Like, but y'all don't, that, and that's that, and that touches me. If you ever watched Miss Holla, anything like that, we all should be touched right now. As a whole, as the world, y'all, we should all be touched. Y'all know, if you listen to my reactions, and a lot of those videos talking about Miss Holla, I start crying. Because she's genuinely, just over the internet, has, grabbed a place in my heart. So I actually start to cry. Y'all, this family is going through something that a lot of us have been through in our own families. Hey, beautiful Blossom. In our own families, where she's getting beat up by her own family. If you haven't walked in her shoes, you will never understand what Shell is going through. Unfortunately, I have. That's right, Miss R. Unfortunately, a lot of us have. Because unfortunately, none of the family shows up until the end, when they think it's about to be over, and they think they may be getting some monetary gain, or they want to come and start cleaning their house out, taking their stuff. I adore Miss Holla. Yes, ma'am. Me too. They want to come trying to see what they can gain financially, or come try to take stuff up out their house. But ain't nobody around when they're going, she's withering away, and they watching her get sicker and sicker and sicker. And understand, we, the world, first saw Miss Holla sitting on that living room couch. That was the first Miss Holla we saw cussing that nurse out. So thanks to Shell, y'all, we have been a part of this journey. We watched her as she got sicker and sicker, went from being strong, cussing out, to getting sicker and sicker and sicker. We all saw it. We all were there. So I know everybody has some type of reaction to what we're seeing. So because I recorded on a reaction channel, y'all try to make a scene. We all are. If you really cared about Miss Holler from watching her on this internet, everybody has a reaction. That's right, Miss R. We love all of them. Miss Holler, Shell, Kendall, Janice. Like we love these people. Because again, we watched her go from being in good health. But even the last video we saw her, she was in sound mind. She was still trying to be Miss Holly. She say, when the grandson did mention, that's why I said, somebody commented on one of them, said, oh, and the grandson said that she pay all his bills. That's what, see, y'all jump into assumptions. 97 years old, what a blessing and an opportunity. Yes, sir. Mr. Travis, yes, sir. An opportunity, y'all. And a lot of us probably never seen a 97-year-old. But we watched her be in sound mind, y'all. She talked to us like, she talked to us like she was a young woman. Like she is a young woman. And to know she's suffering is breaking, exactly, Miss R, it's breaking my heart. And I know Shell mentioned, like I posted in the thing, she said she was going to do gifts, but I guess her IV or something may have had overflow. And so she wasn't able to do that. So do y'all understand we may never get to see Miss Holler face again, y'all? That's the reality of what we're going through right now. Those late night videos. And then for people that's coming under the reaction videos talking about trying to say anything negative about Shell and them, let me tell you something. We watched them do the best that they could for Miss Holler. Sometimes Shell probably wasn't even dressed, hair ain't done. Like mine's right now, y'all. That's why I'm in the dark, y'all, because I'm in the beat. But she would say, don't put that camera on me. But because Miss Holler wanted to go live 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning, she went live. She went live to make Miss Holler happy. So for anybody to say, oh, she shouldn't have been on the internet, let me tell you something. Even at younger ages, y'all, we live our whole life not feeling like we matter to nobody. We live our whole life walking around here feeling unneeded, unwanted, unvaluable. A lot of us. And even at 96 years old, y'all, Miss Holler felt that before this internet. Because a lot of times when you say in those comments, you so beautiful, she still say back, oh, you must can't see. That told her story when she would say those words, you must can't see. Yes, ma'am, Ms. D Smack. That's why I said in that last video, if you watch the reaction part, you watch it all the way through. That's why I said in that last video, she need to know they're going to be okay. And she holding on more now for them than herself, I think. But, she's still saying, Miss Holler saying she don't want to pass away. Because you understand, she lived her best life at the end. And that's why I make the videos I make outside of the ones of the reactions. Because I don't want y'all to wait to the end to live your best life. Don't wait until your time is ticking away to try to live your best life. Holly enjoyed it and it gave her something to experience at that age. It brought her joy. Yes, it did, Mr. Travis. It did. It did. It did. So if we feel like this, I can even imagine what her caretakers are going through. Shell quit her job to take care of her grandmother, so she started that channel to help support her family. Exactly, Miss R. And do you know somebody commented, oh, what do they do? Do they have a job? She sacrificed her own job to take care of her grandmother. Something that a lot of y'all won't do. Y'all put these jobs before y'all loved ones and don't know if something happened to you today or tomorrow, all these jobs gonna do is replace you, honey. It's always somebody waiting to fulfill your spot at these jobs. She sacrificed. And like she always say, I'm her granddaughter, not her daughter. But it was Shell who took that sacrifice and gave up on her job to make sure she could be there for Holler. So can't nobody act like they didn't see that. And there's no need for anybody to try to say anything negative because the majority of y'all on here wouldn't do that. for your grandmother. Y'all wouldn't give up your livelihood for your grandmother. And she has a son with autism. That lady has her hands full. She's always made sure Holla was happy. Exactly. She has a child with autism, I don't even like to say the word, but and still she manages to be there for her grandmother, try to maintain her children and herself. So understand, anything said on this page about Cheryl or Miss Holla coming out of my mouth ain't nothing but respect. It ain't nothing but respect and uplifting and prayers for her and her family. This is what we need more of instead of y'all walking around here trying to tear everybody down and trying to find wrong in everybody. Because that ain't y'all place. For one, God the only one who high enough to judge anybody. Michelle is definitely our shero. Because a lot of people would have gave up a long time ago. But y'all want to crucify her and criticize her for giving up her job to be there with her grandmother? What part of you make that right? And then somebody was upset about the smoke part of it. Oh, they were trying to force smoke on her. Let me tell you something. If you do your research, you'll see there are plenty doctors that give that to the C word patients medically, give them prescriptions for that. Now, you may have not liked the delivery, but the message was still the same. They trying to now at this point, everybody's giving up. Like Shell said, they won't do nothing else to prolong her life. So they trying to find something else. They were trying to find something else to help her. Nothing was to hurt her. If the medical professionals, the ones who have the education, wish I could have did the same for my mom. She passed suddenly. Yeah, I definitely wish I could have found some way to help my grandmother because she passed away from colon cancer. I don't like the way y'all messages just be disappearing. How I get that? All messages are visible. Let me see. Here we go. I walked in her shoes with my mom, and it caused me to have a nervous breakdown after my mom passed away. I understand the battle. Yes. And I understand the battle. I've lost my mother, my father, my grandmother. Most of my seniors are gone. And I watched them all go out of here. So I know what this family is going through right now. She don't have time to jump from site to site to site, post updates, and everybody constantly 1,000 people in her inbox saying, "Hi, Miss Holla, hi, Miss Holla, hi, Miss Holla." When Janice go like, "Hi, Miss Holla, hi, Miss Holla," y'all not even thinking about them. You have minimal of y'all that actually be on it asking them how they doing, how they day going, how they handling it, what kind of mental space they in. So that's what reaction to the videos is doing, giving y'all the information out of her mouth. And again, it's just a reaction. But like I said, y'all just need to be careful how y'all try to handle people. Because that don't make no sense. Like, stop trying to handle people crazy. I sat in the hospital room for 90 days watching my mom die. I was not prepared to see the end of the life stage. Yes, it is. It is. It's very horrible to watch them because you literally, the words that she used, watching her just wither away are facts. Because that's exactly what happens. They wither away. When my aunt passed, she was like 70 something pounds. So you watch a grown adult person go from adult weight to wither away to skin and bones. That's what a lot of us that have watched our loved ones pass away from the C word and other, things that affect their blood. Y'all, I just don't like, y'all gotta excuse me. I just don't even like to say the word. That's one of the, I cannot stand it. I can't stand it. They don't look the same. No, they don't. From hour to hour, you just watch them literally just wither away. Like that's literally what you do. You watch your loved ones wither away. Or I feel you trying not to have a breakdown. It'll be 3 years next month. Seems like 5 minutes. Yes, ma'am. Miss D's Mac. The pain don't ever get easier. You don't heal from loving somebody all your life and then one day they just gone. Y'all, we never heal from that. We learn to cope, but you never heal from that. Somebody that you know all your life, you wake up one day and they gone. And then they have to watch them suffer. You have to watch them literally suffer and know that it's nothing you can do. So yes, I understood when they was offering her this and offering her that. They don't want to let go. And anybody genuinely in your life, you don't want to let go. I did my aunt the same way. You know, my aunt used to tell me, love me unselfishly. Stop loving me selfish like that. And I used to be like, what you mean by that? She said, why would you want me here in pain like this? Just because you want me in your presence. The same place I'm going, you know, one day I'll see you again there. Let me go in peace and know that I love you even beyond the skies. And that day, that conversation changed my life. Because I understood that we all have to make that transition at some point in our life. Miss Holler she's had a great life. 97 years, y'all. And when Shell mentioned, she said all the abuse and she's, she's buried 3 of her own children. She's buried 3 of her babies, y'all. So can you imagine the pain? Even though Shell did say, I think she still have living children, but 3 of them, y'all. 3 babies that you buried in your womb, that you gave birth to during your life. You outlived your kids. 3 of your kids. But you got to be here for the rest. But can you imagine the turmoil that she was going through in her heart? That she's going through in her heart? Can you imagine what? And she still, even you could tell she's a good woman because you know what? Because even though she said all the bad things her husband did to her, she still talk about him with pure love. Pure love. That tells a lot about her. That tells a lot about who she is. It tells a lot. It tells a great story. It tells a great story, y'all. She has seen so much. She has had the best part of life being on the internet with Shell. Exactly. It's sad doctors just give up. Yep, they do. Like her life ain't valuable no more. Top of they won't do nothing to prolong life. But y'all gotta understand too, even if it don't matter what the doctors do at the end of the day, God got the last say so. Say so. If he ready, he ready. And Maya's her best friend. So yes, she is. Maya is a trip. If he ready, y'all, he gonna be ready. It ain't nothing nobody earthly can do. But I know just watching in the transition phase is hard. It's hard for us for what we saw at the end because even though a lot of people may not spoke on it, we saw her getting sick. We saw her getting weaker and weaker. The very last video they did, y'all, I'm not gonna lie to you. When she was trying to drink that water out that cup, I cried. Because you could see she was like just putting it in her mouth and kind of spitting it back out, kind of. And I said, Lord, Lord, Lord. Even before Shell said it, I said she done lost her ability to swallow. And I sat here and I watched that video and I cried. It broke my heart. I saw it firsthand and I still have nightmares. Yes, ma'am, Miss R. For real. And people don't understand that. Like you carry that forever. When I saw she lost her ability to swallow, I just kept saying, oh God, please, Miss Holler. Please, Miss Holler. And we feel like this. Hey, Terry Cody. We feel like this from being on the internet, y'all. So imagine how they feel. Being right there with her. And then people got the nerve to come on here and try to talk about them negatively. Are y'all out of your mind? How could you say anything negative about somebody that sacrificed their self, their being for their grandmother? She sacrificed her livelihood for her grandmother. The love and support that she had around her, a lot of older people don't even have. Your grandma call you right now today and say, baby, come take me to the store. Oh, grandma, I don't feel like it. Oh, you ain't got nobody else to take you. But you will be the same one that sit back on the internet and try to judge somebody that's being there for theirs. Don't get mad because she doing what you want. Don't get mad because her heart is it. You don't understand her heart. You're not a good person. That's why you don't understand her heart. And God gonna bless her in y'all face. All you naysayers and all these ones that got something negative to say, God gonna bless Cheryl right in y'all face. And Janice and Maya and all that, because honey, when Holla do make it to heaven, honey, she gonna be looking down over them. You best believe it. And she gonna definitely tell them, y'all better keep. They know they better keep that internet going. Keep her name alive. You keep her name ringing. We'll never forget her. The world would always remember. The people that follow you will always remember Miss Holla. You always. When she lay in that bed and get to hunt, you can't talk about nothing exciting. You know, like the grown folk stuff and get to talk to her and Miss Holla get the hunching. She said, ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. And she had me tripping when she do that Wendy Williams. How you doing? Like y'all will always remember that. Miss R. Terracotta said, hey, like y'all will always remember that. So this is about, and that's the part that she loved because she became, you know, like I said, even though they was always there, whatever, she became something to the world. Tell her you sent stars. What's that? Oh no! Oh, you want to make her mad when she first tell you sent stars. Ooh, Miss R, you remember she'd be mad about that. No child should see this. I would have rather my mom to go than a what? Exactly. You right, Miss R, because I know you'll live with that imagery forever. Yeah, they used to send them stars. She'd be like, F them stars. She'll say, no, 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 no. That's not what we here for. Miss Hollis said, oh, yes, we is. We here for that cash. Let me see them cousins. She want to see them cousins, honey. She want to go play her lottery. She don't got time for all that. No doggone stars. Or an open envelope with cash in it. She used to have me, yes, ma'am, Miss R. I'm trying to tell you. Be laughing so hard. Hey, as soon as she say I was like, on some of the video, please stop announcing them stars. Cause y'all don't do nothing but make up mad. She be like, like them stars. Shoot, them stars only pay once a month. Miss Hollis said she need her every day. Every day she hit that live button, she need her dinero. Send her cash. She gotta go get her frappe. That's right. She's so happy. That made her happy, y'all. And that's what I said. Commend Shell for that, y'all. She gave her the best months or year that she's ever had in her whole entire life. She was able to be all over the world. She was able to be on top of the world, even if it was just for a little bit of time. And that's what I pray for all y'all, that you get to be on top of the world. All the desires of your heart are fulfilled in this lifetime. But don't wait until the end. Don't wait until the time is middle. Even though none of us know, how much time we got. That's why you got to do it now. Do it now. Whatever it is you want to do, don't ask for other people to validate it for you. Don't ask for other people to approve it. Do it now. You only got one life to live. My mom got out of the hospital and we thought she was on her way to recovery, but she came home. Hold on. No, undo that. I ain't mean to hide nothing. Hold on. No, man. Say it again. Dang it. Say it again, Miss D-Mac. I don't know. This is my first time going live like this, y'all. So this is my second time, actually. But I still don't got it down packed. And I heard your comments, Miss D-Mac. Can you retype that? I'm sorry. It said deleted it. I didn't mean to. Laying in that hospital bed last week made me think how I need to be more selfish, be selfish for me. And I told you that, Miss R. Give yourself some grace. Give yourself some grace, Miss R. You deserve everything in the world good everything good that this world has to offer, Miss R. You deserve it. Love yourself unapologetically. Do whatever it is you want to do in your life unapologetically. Don't look for nobody to clarify what you want to do or validate what you want to do. You do it because you want to do it, y'all. Life is short. We are seeing this right in front of our eyes, y'all. These babies is going out here faster than adults. So if the baby's time running out, what you think the adults? You think we any different? Live your life to the fullest. Do whatever it is you want to do for you. Because like I done said 1,000 times in the other videos, them caskets don't got no bunk beds, baby. When you go out of here, you going by yourself. Not no kids not going with you. Not your spouse not going with you, baby. You laying down by yourself. Don't lay down with a whole lot of uncompleted stuff that you could have took the time to love yourself enough to do. And I really do deserve it. I've been there for everyone around me. That's right, Miss R. A lot of us have lived our whole life being everything to everybody that we forgot about ourselves in the process. Remember yourself in this season. Put yourself first, because that's what you deserve to be. You've been everything to everybody. Now it's time to be everything to yourself, because nobody else can be everything to you but you. How that girl 2022? If you don't love yourself enough to be everything to yourself, you can't be everything to everybody. Because understand, when you gone, life goes on. Those people go on. That you're not allowed to consume so much of you that you now in your grave. And they still living. They still living their life. But you don't allow them to drain you dry. To the point where you to transition. And now what? Your life is over. You nothing but a memory. And you've done nothing in your life that you wanted to do for you. You wasn't able to do anything because you so worried about everybody else. This is the season to put yourself first, because like I said before, this is the reaping season. This is the time now that you're going to reap what you have sown. So if you've sown good seeds, you're going to get a plentiful harvest. Open up your life enough to be able to reap that harvest and be able to enjoy your harvest. And don't give it away to everybody. Keep it for yourself. It's okay to keep it for yourself now. That phone rang 19 times. Hold on. That phone rang 19 times last week looking for me to do something for them while I was on oxygen and fluid in my lungs. Exactly. Exactly, Miss R. They don't even give you a time for yourself. When you invest so much in other people, that's how they are. They so selfish. They don't even think about what you're going through. They just want you to do whatever it is that whatever you do to benefit their lives. They don't even care the situation you in. It opened my eyes, and today I got blessed. That's right, Miss R. And who deserves it more than you? Nobody deserves it more than you. And you make sure you take your blessing and you keep it for yourself. Go when you get better, after you get some rest, because you better be over there resting. After you get some rest and get out, have you a self-care day. Whatever it is you want to do, go do it. Even if you got to go by yourself, go do it. Don't second guess it. Don't worry about what somebody else needs you to do. If they need you to do it while you on your self-care day, oh well, they need to get somebody else to do it. You're unavailable. Stop playing with y'all lives, people. Because I know we love even our children and stuff. We love them so much with everything in us, y'all. But y'all got to understand, those kids get grown and gone. Those kids get grown and have their own lives. And then you left by yourself, not knowing who you are. You trying to figure out your life because you done spent your whole life taking care of everybody else. And now you sitting here don't even know if you going up or down. You don't know what it is that you like about yourself. You don't know what it is that you like in life. You don't know what it is you want to do in life. Because everything that you've done in life been just to put food on the table, to make sure that your children eating, or to put shoes and clothes and stuff on their feet. You never actually chased your career, because your career that you may have wanted to do would have took too much of your time away from your family. You right. We're all born with a talent and abilities. I was in a car accident. Nobody asked if I needed anything, but waited a few days to say, can you help me get exactly. Exactly, that girl 2022. People will use you for what they can get from you. If people feel like you're beneficial to them, they will run you in the ground. And the sad thing about it, I'm like, I'm in the hospital. I know that's right. Change that phone number, Miss R. You see what that girl 2022, change that phone number. Let them get somebody else to do it. This is not the time, y'all. It's okay if you've done and know that you've done all you can. If they call you selfish, because you're gonna have them selfish ones that's gonna try to turn around and call you selfish. Oh, you selfish. Oh, you don't care. They're gonna forget everything that you done done to them when you put yourself first now. So be ready for those those selfish ones that's gonna tell you that make it seem like you're the worst person in the world and that you only care about yourself, even though you negate them your whole life. All right, it's the best. I know it's the best piece, Miss R. You see, she says the best piece. Change that phone number. Pick somebody that you give it to for emergencies. Get 2023. Get somebody else to do it. I'm no longer available. This it's about me from here on out. I never let y'all fall flat on your face or nothing like that, baby. But you're not my first priority anymore. Even when you're grown. If they grown, get somebody else to do it. Because them grown ones be the worst, honey. They only grown when they want to be grown. When you're telling them something wrong, then they want to flex that grown card. I'm grown. I can do. But soon as they down and they luck or need something, oh, then they want to come to you and act like an infant. Oh, mama. Oh, daddy, I need you to support me. I need you to, oh, no, but you grown. You was just grown last week when I told you that you was wrong for doing such and such. You was grown then. But now that you need something from me, now you want to come here and be my adolescent child. Nah, shawty. I'ma treat you just like I did last week when you told me you was grown. I'm minding my business. I ain't gonna let you fall flat on your face, baby, but I can't save you no more. I gotta let you feel some things. And that'd be the hardest thing to do, but we gotta let our children feel some things sometime, y'all. We got to. Because that's the only way they're gonna learn. You're not gonna be here forever. Yes, then try calling through Facebook. I'm on the block committee with no guilt. I know that's right. That's right. Put yourself first, honey. Anything negative, don't even let it in your space, honey. Ain't no time for it. We over it. We not dealing with that in 2023, baby. Negative space and energy, baby, y'all can keep it. Or blame me for any of their shortcomings because they didn't listen. Exactly, Miss R. You made your own choice. You made your own choices in life. That's why I tell my children, I set the blueprint. Y'all chose not to follow it. I ain't beat myself up no more about it. Wherever you go, I still pray for that God cover you, that God guide your footsteps, that God give you all the desires of your heart, baby. But please understand, you got to have the same prayer for yourself. And faith without work is dead. So you're going to have to figure out which side you're going to be on. I don't even know how I got on. Let me see. I don't even know how I got on here, but I'm subscribed. Oh, thank you so much, that girl 2022. Like, hold these kids accountable for their own, because a lot of times, like I said, we raise them the best that we can, then they grow up and be totally different people. And then when your shortcomings, the world want to tell you to blame your mama and your daddy. No, blame yourself. I set the blueprint for you. I did, like I tell my babies, I took all the scars so y'all wouldn't have to. I thought I suffered so much in my life so y'all wouldn't have to. So any suffering that y'all choose to put y'all feet in and y'all walk in, it's because y'all chose to. So when you make an adult choice, you have adult consequences. I'll be there for you as much as I can, but I'm not going to carry your burdens on my shoulder no more, when a lot of times you're going out here and creating that mess yourself. And hold your kids accountable in this season. Stop saying what your kids won't do. Stop holding yourself accountable for grown behind children that's making grown behind decisions. But you want to sit there and beat yourself up when you know you did all you can. You still got the calluses on your hand and on your feet. But you'll still let them blame you. You still got the back. You the one going through the back pain right now. You the one going through bad health because you've allowed your children to drain everything out you. Because you thought as a mother, you didn't understand that you're supposed to keep, or a mother or father, that you were supposed to keep a little bit for yourself. So you don't let them take everything from you. And now that you are trying to enjoy your life, you're going through health issues. And those same children, you can't even come to go grocery shopping for me. They got something better to do. Can you come take me to the doctor? They got something better to do. Or they want to drop their kids off on you while they go live their best life. You crazy. I'm about to live my life now. You had them children, you rock them. I done rocked you. I rocked you all my life. I ain't finna go from rocking, like I tell I'm rocking 9 of my own. You think I'm finna rock your own? I see my grandbabies when I see my grandbabies, honey, but they're your priority. They my priority too, and to a certain sense. I'm not finna sit here and rock them while you enjoy your life. This is my time to shine, honey. And I'm gonna shine like a diamond. You ain't finna take over my whole life now. You gonna go have more children. I've been rocking children since I've been a baby. Love me enough to know that it's your time to rock your own baby. You had it. Not it, but you had them. You rock them. Then they try to make you seem like you the worst parent because you don't want to sit around all day and babysit. Baby, listen, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. I don't care what the world tell you, I don't care what your neighbor tell you. I said what I said. Tell them to rock them. I done lived my whole life rocking babies. And I have no regrets, but understand, I'm not gonna go from one life. Now I gotta stop my life for my grandchildren and they parents are able mind and body and can do it themselves. No, get somebody else to do it. I call for them when I want to see them, baby, but no, we're not doing that. I'm their grandmother, not their parent. And y'all be scared to tell your children because they want to say, oh, now I ain't got, how you ain't got no support? Because I won't rock your baby every day. You got my support, but I am the grandparent, not the parent. I'm going to support you, but I'm not going to uphold you. I'm not going to sit here. There's a difference between supporting somebody and what is the word I'm looking for? And hindering them. Because when you try to do everything in life for your children, you hinder them. Exactly. Secondary. That's right, Miss P's Boutique. We secondary, not primary, baby. Because you understand you hinder your own children when you sit there and rock them doggone babies every day for them to go out to the club and for them to go chill out with their friends while you sitting in the house miserable. You done lived all your life rocking babies. Now your baby's grown and gone. And now here you go, you taking on your grandchildren while they parents out here in the club. I'm not keeping no child for you to go to no club, baby. Now, I'm keeping the most I can for you to go to work, baby. But to a club or something, get somebody else to do it. You better take them to their daddy or their mama. That's between y'all. That's y'all. I'm not doing it. And I don't care who don't like it. I'm not doing it. Now, unless it's on a day that I done told you to bring me my grandbaby and I already got him, and you decide to go out, that's something totally different. But you is not finna have me. Oh, no, no, no. We're not doing that. Yeah, we're not doing that. No, 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 no. Like she said, we secondary. We're not primary, baby. You the primary parent. We're not doing that. Not even finna hinder you like that. Because understand, one day I'm gonna go home. You gotta know how to rock your own baby. Shoot, and I ain't even finna teach you that because we'll see when you teach them that. Them be the children that start dropping their babies off to everybody. Anybody that'll keep them, they'll let them keep them. They just don't want to have to keep them. But when you start them off the right way, holding them accountable and keeping their own children, they start one thinking about how many children they gonna have, how long they want to be doing this, and they for two, they know that it's not okay to drop your babies off to everybody. They understand, and it's okay with you understanding that I don't have to watch your children all the time. I don't care about you getting mad about that. Put you on blast on social media like you have no family support. Exactly, Miss R. Oh, that I be seeing those. Oh, and remember, I actually saw one today where she said, "Oh yeah, them grandparents from the 70s on up. Not the mama, I am the granny. Don't get it twisted at all, honey. I'm in my prime. I ain't got time for that. I'm still I'm at this point trying to figure out my own life. Like how I'm gonna figure myself out if I'm still worrying about all y'all and y'all gonna keep no, no, no. We can't do that. We can't do that, baby. Not in this season. It's time out for that. God tired of our excuses. God tired of us trying to make excuses and make it right for being our own worst enemy. And we want to blame everybody in the world for our own downfalls but ourselves. You don't want to look ourselves in the mirror and know that you causing a lot of pain on yourself. You don't want to admit that. You rather go ahead and put the blame on somebody else. But no, you doing it to yourself. You allowing the world to break you. You allowing your kids to tear you down. You where you are because you're allowing it. Stand up for yourself. Show yourself some grace. Show yourself some mercy. If you don't love yourself enough to have mercy on yourself, how you think the world gonna have mercy on you? If your own children would tear you down. I saw a post that said they would never let their kids struggle no matter the age. What they done. You got to understand, showing them struggling and responsibility are two totally different things, baby. I never let my babies fall on their face, baby. But the reality of it is, every day in the world ain't easy. In this world, you're gonna have some bad days. And I'm gonna let you feel those bad days too. Cause like I said, one day God gonna call me home like they're gonna call everybody else home. You gotta be able to maintain on your own. Cause the world ain't gonna love you like I do. So ain't nobody gonna be at your beck and call like I used to be. So you gotta know how to make it on your own. Stop hindering these children. Because you raise nothing but a bunch of entitled adults that don't know how to be successful in the world because they expect everything to be handed to them. They don't know how to take constructive criticism because mom and dad have told them their whole life that everything they do is right. Their parents never made them look in the mirror and hold yourself accountable for your own choices. Oh, you my child, you perfect. No, you're not. Just like your mammy and your daddy ain't perfect. Ain't none of us perfect. Your greasy grandmama wasn't either. I tell my dad all the time, your greasy grandmama wasn't either. I'm perfectly imperfect, baby, and I'm fine with it. Especially when their struggles are self-inflicted. Exactly. They self-inflict. And a lot of us do that to ourselves too. We inflict the harm on ourselves, but we rather hold everybody else accountable than ourselves. I tell these kids, don't take yourself to what you're not prepared to take yourself through. Okay, amen, Gene Jones. But we all know when God take you to it, he'll take you through it. But again, faith without work is dead. He also let you know in that baby, you got to do some things for yourself now. I'll help you. I'm going to help you get through it, baby, but I'm not finna make it easy for you. I'm not finna hand everything to you. You're going to have to do some work too. I require you to do something too. Because I've given you able mind and body. You're in your right mind. You can do anything in this world you want to do, but love yourself enough because I've instilled that in you. Love yourself as close to you, close to as I love you. You got to love yourself first. Because understand, even when you don't hold yourself accountable and you don't look yourself in the mirror, you still live your life in this illusion. And you never fix what's broken because you never want to face the fact of how it got broke. You don't appreciate what you don't earn. Amen. You don't appreciate what you don't earn. When everything is just given to you, you don't appreciate it because you feel like, oh, if I break this or if I mistreat this, I'm going to just get more. And then that's off your mama and your daddy back. Now they around here stressing to get you more because they want you to be happy. Life is not easy and they must learn and accept that. Exactly. Good night, ladies. Good night, Terry Cody. Parents have to stop being enablers. Exactly, Gene Jones. Because that's exactly what they be, enablers. Then you had those trends be so disrespectful. As soon as they get into something, oh, the mom and daddy running. My child didn't. Yes, your child did. Hush it up. Yes, they did. And you know they did. They did the same. They talked to you like that. You know they did it. And instead of you holding them accountable so you can fix the behavior, you sit there and uphold it. Now you got a bunch of entitled knuckleheads walking around here right now in this world that think the world's supposed to bow down to them. They can't even take constructive criticism. You can't tell these children, pull your pants up or nothing. They looking at you. You ain't my mama. Hell, I'm telling you because your mama didn't. You know, it just be. I'm definitely guilty, but I promise you, I'm guilty too, though, Miss R. That's what I'm saying. With everything I'm speaking, y'all, is things that at some point in my life I've gone through, but now I had to go through getting very, very, very sick to the point where I lost 30 pounds in a month, stressing behind my kids. Y'all understand me? Because I did my best. I always poured into them. I loved them the best of my ability, but they're so pressured by other, just other children. And I started understanding, okay, you telling them the same thing every day. You screaming to the top of your lungs. You don't even sleep at night. You in and out their rooms, making sure they're safe. Everything, every time you see something going on wrong in the city, you calling all your kids where you at. And then for my grown kids that live outside the home, like you killing yourself. Hey, Miss Cisse. Like, and I had to, and it took me to almost be up out of here at 41 years old to understand that you need to look yourself in the mirror and understand what you done did wrong. You done put everybody in this world before yourself. I take their problems as their minds instead of letting them figure it out. Exactly. I bear so many crosses on one person. I've tried to bear everybody crosses just to make sure everybody else around me happy, even if I'm dying inside. And it was my biggest downfall. But I'm healing now, honey. And let me tell you, they don't like the new me at all. So everything I talk about, the majority, I ain't gonna say everything, but the majority of things I talk about is from experience because I try to not speak on stuff that I've never experienced because in some form or fashion or have never had in my life in some form or fashion because usually that's just a biased opinion. And that comes off mostly more of the time as you trying to be judgmental. Because if you ain't ever been through, you just trying to judge somebody off what you seen. You know what I'm saying? Versus you giving an actual opinion, opinion on something. Because this world is different between judging people and just having an opinion. Gene Jones, you had to go through some things to get some things you have. Exactly. And they don't like the new me at all. They don't like it at all. They feel like, oh, you mean now. No, I'm not going to keep rewarding you for bad behavior. If I told you to get them clean your room, you ain't clean your room up, then you come to me asking me, oh, ma, I see these shoes. Get somebody else to do it. You will walk around now with holes in your shoes before I buy you another pair. I can't get you to get up and clean your room up. For one, I shouldn't have to ask you to clean your room up. Kids are putting themselves in situations. Exactly, Miss D-Mac. And that's facts. This situation I was in with my health definitely made me get to my knees and ask God to allow me to say no without regrets. Yes, ma'am, Miss R. May I ask if I can have an update? Oh, we're just talking about life, Miss C. Just talking about children and putting yourself first. And the beginning was just talking about what a reaction channel does. And then we just got into talking about life. So and that's the fact, Miss D's Mac. No, these babies are leaving here. Time out for the gentle parenting. That gentle parenting do not work. Don't keep talking to me about it. It don't work. They don't want to listen. No, they don't. They think they got all the answers in the world and only been on this earth for a couple of years. Like you ain't never been through nothing. You get to talking to your kids, they act like you ain't never been through nothing. Oh, you too old. You don't understand. Are you crazy? I done been through more things in life that I hope that you never ever have to touch. Oh, you the youngest of 13 kids. I have 9, baby. So and it doesn't matter the zip code. That's right. It's everywhere. I love your channel. Thank you so much, Miss Jones. This is time. That gentle parenting, y'all can get on out. Ooh, 13 siblings. Yes. Oh, so you four. So is it 14 of y'all? The youngest of 13. I thought you said the youngest of 13. So like it was 13. Is it 13 or 14? So no, gentle parenting, don't talk to me about that. Don't talk to me about that gentle parenting. I have been where you are. Because it don't work. Get somebody else to do it. Tell somebody else to do it. I ain't doing it. It don't work. How many times you want me to keep saying the same thing? Then you put them in the corner. Oh, then they came up. Oh, then no, you put them kids in the corner. They came up with this scientific thing that, oh, you put them in the corner, it make them crazy or it make them this and this. So what you want me to do with them? I put my hands on them, you going to put me in jail. You want me to just keep talking and talking and talking and talking? No, I ain't got to put my hands on you, but I'm going to let you see how life really is without me. You want to be grown? You got to be grown on the outside of my door. You can't be grown in my house. Ain't nobody in my house growner than me. And if you feel like you are, I send you in prayer. My mom had 13 kids. I'm the youngest, 50. Oh, your mama's so blessed. 50 on the 5th. Lord have mercy. Nope. Miss R and I don't want to. I don't want to. I ain't got time to be getting out of breath trying to whoop these big old children. I don't want to. I done said, you want to be grown? You just got to be grown outside my house. That's all. I send you in prayer. Sometimes you got to let them see how life is without you. For them to appreciate you. And that's the lesson that I'm learning. Sometimes you have to let them see what life is without you at their beck and call. I bet you they won't last a whole week out in this real world. Because this real world will chew them up and spit them out. My grandma 20 and great grandma 21. Ooh, they had 20 and 21. Oh, yeah, that's from them old ways. Everybody, every time I tell, and you know, I can't say every time I tell somebody, they be like, how many kids you got? I be like, 9. They be like, they all yours. I say, I just said, I got 9. Why would you say it's they all mine? I just told you, you said, how many kids you got? And I said 9. What? I mean, I can't stand when that's they come back. You had all of, you asked did I have 9 kids? I said 9. You know, that be, oh, I told one lady, I said, no, I bought them from Walmart on rollback. No, I ain't had them all. I bought them from Walmart. Because that's just the craziest question you can ask somebody. Didn't I just tell you? I wanted 10, but had 2. Ooh, they said I used to say that when I was little. My aunt used to tell me, she'd be like, you used to sit in the middle of the floor and say you wanted 10 kids and look at you, you got close. I said, ooh, no, ma'am, you know why? And sometimes it's best not to be with them parents also. Sometimes parents are toxic and they don't know it's called trauma. You know what? And with that, sometimes, and that's just another thing, one thing about it. That's why I said people have started adopting. Yeah, a lot of people understand. A lot of people come to the realization that I had a child, but sometimes they have children, they really not for them. Sometimes you have children and you don't have a maternal or paternal bone in your body. Even though you're able to give birth, don't always mean that you have what it takes to be a parent. And some people, at this point, a lot of people need to understand that. And sometimes you have children for other people that can't have children. God bless in the most mysterious ways. And some parents are toxic because that's all they know. A lot of parents was brought up in very toxic situations, so that's all they know, unfortunately. Exactly, Miss C say. That's all they know. They only know how to be the best them that they can be. And they think sometimes, I agree with you on that, generational curses have not been broken. I was adopted and happy that I was because my biological mom was not equipped. Yes, ma'am. Sometimes they're just not equipped. They don't have, like I have a cousin, she don't have a maternal bone in her body. She's had 13 children, y'all, and don't got one of them. But she blessed 13 women with babies. But she was also an addict, but she still 13 women got babies from her. And those babies have grown up to be great because we still keep up with them. Those babies have grown up to be great people. I'm in therapy now because my family is toxic. Kane 300. Yeah, and that's a lot of things. But even in the African American families, they hide too much. They always tell you, like I said, you had those kids telling them they to be seen but not heard. So a lot of things going. Oh, don't talk to nobody about what going on in my house. So we was raised like that. So we endured a lot of pain. We endured a lot of stuff that we couldn't tell nobody because if you told somebody, you got that rod. They wouldn't span the rod back in them days. So a lot of us grew up like that. But it a lot of time from traumas, you end up one or two ways. Either you repeat the same cycle and you do the same thing to your children, or you work so hard to not be your parent and do the same thing to your children that you don't even create a parenting skill of your own because you too busy working on not being like your parents. So you never applied so much of your energy to not being like them that you haven't even built your own bond with your child. Because you too busy trying to deal with your childhood traumas unconsciously and don't even know it. So it comes out in your actions. And you don't even understand it's coming out in your actions. You really unconsciously doing it. But I'm happy you are in counseling. I have been for 7 years and needed it more than I am glad, Ms. Kane 300, that you chose counseling because a lot of people won't even go to counseling. A lot of people won't even take the time to go to counseling because, a lot of us were just taught to deal with pain. A lot of us was just taught you're going to endure it, get through it, be tough. We was all taught. We done lived our whole life trying to be tough. But it's the new generation in the last 7 years. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's the worst. I ain't never seen nothing like what I'm seeing now. It's babies having babies and no guidance from the parents is the big problem. That is, like I said, I had my first baby at 14. By the time I was 19, I was a mother of 4. But my mother and father was deceased already. My mom died when I was 14. My dad died when I was 15. They died a year within each other. So I was out here in this world. Counseling teaches you coping skills. I've heard that before. But that's just like everything in our life. A lot of us that went through so many traumas, everything in our life is coping. You know what I'm saying? All we know how to do is cope. How to not show a sign of weakness. When we can be clearly in your face and dying inside. But when you see us, we smiling. We trying to build you up while we breaking down. Because all we was taught is how to be strong. Because the worst thing in the world have happened to us. So we learn how to put those feelings deep, 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 bury them as deep as we can to hopefully never revisit them. But y'all, they always come back. Having babies as kids, though, is listening to society. No, I think, and just that is one really, it really does. But you have to. I'm gonna talk about that tomorrow, y'all, because we'll be on here all night talking about that, like teen pregnancy and stuff. That's a good topic. Miss R, remind me tomorrow if I forget, because we're gonna talk about that. I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about my life and how teen pregnancy played a big role in it, and why it happened, and just the lack of people to care, looking for love in the wrong places. Because y'all, these children do need love. A lot of them act like they can live without it, but they don't. Because when you don't give it to them, y'all, they go to searching for it. And also just learning how to love people different. Everybody don't require the same kind of love. You can't love everybody the same. Some people require different forms of love. But you got to take the time to get to know your child or your loved one and know what kind of love they need. Thank you. It's working. The police tried. Oh my God. Hold on. Let me see. Oh my God. Came through thousand. Let me tell you something. Jesus, Jesus. God got a purpose for your life, baby. You still here because God got a purpose for you. And yeah, it's working because God gonna bring you through. Those trials and tribulations gonna become your testimony. You're gonna be something big in this world. You're gonna change some lives. You went through that battle and got those scars, but you're gonna change some lives because you took the time to go to counseling so you can learn how to cope. You're gonna turn that pain into power. You worthy, no matter what a parent said or what those cops tried to do to you. You bigger. God brought you through that. They didn't give you your joy and they can't take it. I'm glad you chose not to let it consume your life and you went to get yourself some help so that you can get better. Because in the reality of it, that's all that matters, that you get better. That you heal from it. Because, God gonna punish them. Understand. He gonna make your enemies your footstool. You're gonna come out on the other end victorious. You are amazing. You are wonderful. You are one of a kind. You are a rare gem. You didn't deserve nothing that happened to you. But if you into spiritual, read the book of Job. And when I say, but if you in, I ain't saying like it should have happened. What I'm telling you is read the book of Job. You are not a disappointment at all. You are a blessing. Every breath you breathe is a blessing. That's why we support them, but we don't uphold them, Miss Dees Mac. People can't judge you. Whatever your faith is your faith, Miss Cisse. That is your faith. Long as you know that there's a higher power, you know all this just didn't fall out the sky and just didn't happen by itself. You know that it's somebody else watching over you that's a higher power. That's your faith, baby. Talking to the chat would be best there for you. Okay. That's right. That is what this was more created for. Yeah, I do reactions here right now. Like I said, I do them more on Miss Holla because we all just want to be updated on her. But y'all, this is really what this channel is for us to uplift one another, for us to get on here and talk. And because you never know when somebody can just be having a bad day, y'all, and they need somebody to speak life into them. Because sometimes the people around you don't even take the time to speak life into you. I just feel bad because of this situation. I'm losing everything right now. It hurts. I tried to end it. I need help and support I'm getting. Thank you all. Well, we here for you. We here to pour life into you, baby. And God gonna give you way more than you ever lost. You hear me? It's gonna come back to you 10 times fold. You gonna be blessed out of nowhere, okay? And you ain't gonna understand. You gonna be like, oh, why me? Let me tell you right now, why not you? You went through the fire. It's time. When your blessings come, it's time. You deserve them. You went through and you made it through. Everything that's going to come to you, you deserve it. Everything that come your way, you deserve it. That's good. You hear me? And I know you may feel down on yourself sometimes, but understand it's all going to come back 10 times fold. Sometimes God take everything, baby, and break you down to create a new. He got to clear your path sometimes. And sometimes we try to hold on to stuff that we should have been let go, and we don't. So he have to come in and clear the path for you to get what he got for you. It's coming. You just hold on. And when you see this page live, if you need a good word or us to pour into you, you make sure you come here because you always welcome here. And if we can help you get through this by pouring into you, and when you're just having a bad day, I wish they had an inbox on here. They don't though. But I'm gonna make sure I come on here. I've been trying to come every day, but I'm gonna come on here. Hopefully that I see you if you need us to talk. Was resting per shell last post. Well, that's a good thing, Miss. That's good, Miss R. That she's resting. That's good. Did she put her on? I I know that now at Miss D. You worthy. You everybody on here and that's not on here, y'all. We were all born somebody. I don't care what the world try to tell you, because the world try to tell you down to nothing. I don't care if you've had addiction in your past. I don't care if your body is sick. Didn't know you had a channel. Glad I found you. Oh, you talk about me, Miss D's Matt? No, I was answering the question. Oh, okay. I don't care what you've gone through in your life, y'all. All of us were made imperfect. Praying for you all. Keep me in prayer. Ask God to help me make it through chemotherapy. God never. Oh, Tiffany Black, we are praying for you. May God hear you from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. May God make you come out renewed and better than before. You fight, Tiffany. You hear me? You fight. You don't give up, baby. I know it's going. It's good. I've seen people go through it. I know it get hard. You get sick sometimes. But as long as you're breathing, baby, it's a chance. Have a will to live. And do your own research too, baby. See what's gonna work for you to help heal your body. Cause y'all, what y'all have to understand, and please don't take this personal, Miss Black, because I'm not trying to, but what I'm just saying. When that's right, Miss C say we are in the winner circle. That's right. What I want y'all to understand is, even in the medical field, y'all, that's what, just to go back to what they was hollering about, Miss Holler with the smoke and all that, they was getting mad about. Y'all got to understand, the medical field is a business. If people are not sick, they are not in business. So understand, everything that the doctors tell you is not for your good. It's a business. So it's okay to look up stuff for yourself. It's okay to try to research yourself, because sometimes your body, see, our bodies are natural healers. So we can look up stuff for ourselves. It don't hurt to try. That's your life. If you transition or pass on, why not try everything that you can for your life? You are a check to these medical professionals. Like I said, if nobody's sick, they don't got no job. So do you think they really go around worrying about healing everybody for real? So that's why I understood when I'm a registered nurse and lawyer, but you're never too late to learn to help. I'm a registered nurse and lawyer, but you never learn. Say that. That's right. It's still the same thing as a job. You know how many, when that C word came out, the sickness that was covering everybody, you see how many nurses quit? Why you think they quit? Because if you somewhere where you know that no matter what, you're going to be 100% healed and you already a nurse, what you quitting for? Because even if you get it, you're going to get healed, right? Y'all, what we got to do in this season, y'all, we got to make common sense be common, okay? We got to stop trusting everybody with our lives but ourselves. Because somebody got to, and I'm not down to those are great professions, but I'm just being 100. The ultimate healer is not the doctor at the hospital. Okay, God is still in the healing business, baby. He is still in the healing business. And again, I love those professions. My daughter is actually going through nursing school right now. And I love those professions, but I'm just telling y'all, let's all make common sense be common, too. They already talking about, and you see now they already talking about all this people in the world. The world is getting overpopulated. So you better understand, you better look out for you. Meaning they told them what to give her, and I forgot all about that. What you talking about, Miss Cisse? I want to make sure I'm following you. What you speaking about, baby? You talk about Miss Holla? Is that what you talking about, Miss Cisse? Oh, okay, that's what I thought. Okay, okay. There is something on this earth to cure all diseases, but the medical field is exactly, Miss Jean Jones, is a business. You're right, Miss C said, it don't matter the profession. You know, we all got to look out for ourselves. We all got to learn our bodies. A lot of us don't take our time to learn our bodies. We run to the doctor and we let them tell them everything and tell us everything about our bodies. And we just believe it because they went to school for it. And I'm not saying don't believe it, but I'm saying on top of believing what they tell you, do research for yourself too, because all our body types are not the same. We all are not the same. We don't move the same. We're not meant to be. We all came in this world original, genuine. God made not, he never made two people the exact same. Identical twins got the same DNA, but it's something different about them. We are not all not the same. And do you think they teach at school about a billion different people, a billion different ways? Because they don't know how all our bodies are made. So some things are just different. I'm just saying, on top of taking the medical advice, show yourself some grace and care enough about yourself to see what else you may be able to do to make some other things in your body work a little more. When it's family, you forget. I know that's right. You forget you're a nurse because your love is intertwined in that. But like I said, the medical field is a business. Miss Black, you know we praying for you. We're gonna be praying for you. And don't give up on yourself and don't give in. I know time's gonna get hard. Now, this is one thing, because I've never been through it personally. You know, but I've seen a lot of people go through it and they be so sick afterwards. So I'm praying for those times when you sick after that chemotherapy, that God ease your pain. That God comfort your heart. That God give you the encouragement and the strength to know that you're gonna make it through. That God help you through this fight, Miss Black. I pray that again that He heal you from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. But we see it. Yeah, do some research, Miss Black, please. Please do. They don't even take 1+1 = 2. And now, now they need, medical professionals so bad now. They getting less schooling, allegedly. Y'all, I'm just telling you. I'm just telling y'all now. I wish like I knew nothing because it was I know, Miss C say. I know, I can imagine. Love yourself enough to do the research, y'all. It seems like now every time you turn around, you see something. It's a recall on the food you done ate. It's a recall on this. It's a recall on that. Or now it's a recall on the medicine that they done gave you now. They done prescribed you to heal you. Then you see lawsuits all over the place years later for the same medicine. You be like, God, dog it. This is what I'm saying, y'all. Nobody don't 100% have the answers. That's why we got to start doing research and figuring out our own bodies. Black people need to get more into therapy. It's not a bad thing. Your heart time over your mind. Hold on, I gotta find. Why can't this live chat stay up? You gotta keep hitting. I don't like this way. So that's right. When it's your loved one, that's right, because your feelings intertwine. That's why I would never want to. Your heart time over your mind. It happens when dealing with with our life. Yeah, you're right. We be trusting them. And like I said, I'm not saying nothing wrong with them, but I'm just saying do your own research too. Because like I said, we all let's just not we gotta stop acting like we don't be seeing what we be seeing, y'all. We be seeing all these recalls on medicines that they done gave us to prescribers that's supposed to heal. You gotta understand every medicine heals one thing but hurts something else. Then you wonder why years on down the line, now you've got this other medical issue, and you like, God dog, where this come from out the blue? Oh, it's from that medicine that you took for that other sickness you had. So while you was healing one thing, you was hurting another. I've been researching Dr. CB and growing my own veggies and herbs. I found that papaya seeds have it. Okay, I've heard that too, Miss Black. I actually heard that too about them papaya seeds. I've definitely heard that. I've definitely heard that before. I hope that works for you. Definitely look up. And even though I don't too much care for him right now, but what's his name, Mr. LaTruth? Kids don't even know. Oh, Miss D Mac, don't let me stop. Y'all, we gonna be on here all night, y'all. See, y'all got some time. Y'all come back here tomorrow night. It's 2 o'clock in the morning where I'm at, y'all. And I got y'all on here. Listen, y'all. When my baby told me they didn't know how to sign their signature, why y'all? That's what's supposed to set. Y'all, we gonna come back tomorrow, y'all. Y'all. Miss R, get these. Oh, y'all, we gotta keep these subjects because y'all is with it tonight. Y'all, I was. Hold on. Hold on. Y'all, I was taking a diabetes meds day. They have a 6 months back shipment on them, and we are out here looking. Oh my God, Lord have mercy, Miss R. So what they doing for y'all? That's that's what I meant when I said you're never too old to learn. I forgot. Oh, okay, I understand, Miss C say. Yep, I heard it's some good. I heard Dr. CB got some good stuff. Y'all, I was. Yep, they don't know what a cursive is, y'all. They really don't. Like, why would y'all take and teaching these babies how to write in cursive out of school? Y'all know that's what separates. That's just like if you go to the bank. If you write a check to somebody, you got a signature card on file at the bank. Okay. Well, this is your personalized signature. If you go to the bank, if somebody comes to you go to the bank to cash a check or something like that, you sign your signature on the back. They go look at that signature card and they match those signatures together. So if everybody print their name the same, how are you going to tell who the real person is? Because you got everybody around here writing in print. We got to watch what's going on around us, y'all. They trying to stop. They trying to take our they trying to stop us from being individuals. Yes, are. Yeah, they ask exactly. Ask what a cursive is. They trying to take our individuality, y'all. But I told my babies, I'm buying y'all books. My 11-year-old, she know how because she just always up in my business. But that 16 and 17-year-old, they know how a little bit, but while they were in school, of course they stopped it. So they, I be telling them how important the signature is, though. They don't understand how important. They're like, why does it matter? It's a good reason why it matters. That's right. And that's what we all, we all gotta realize that what's really going on around us. Is a lot of stuff y'all, I'm telling you, there's a lot of stuff going on right in our face. But because we so programmed, we believe the world. That's why God say be in the world, not of the world. It's a reason for that. Be in the world, but not of the world. Look up that too. I can out this on your channel. We have a lot of topics to go. Oh, yes, ma'am, Miss R. I'm trying to tell you, we is on it. Hello, becoming 101 to say Dr. CB isn't around. Look for Mrs. Debbie. She's Dr. CB's wife. She took a. Oh, she did. I thought a trucker's wife. I thought they said it was his son. Is it not his son? Dr. CB's wife. She took over for him. Okay, y'all. Y'all see a trucker's wife? She said, we know that his wife actually took it over. Okay, yeah, I know. They say his son is too, though. He has a son. I got to look up that name again, but they say the son is doing it as well. Because I have a niece, she do, no, his wife is who you get. Okay. The herbs from. Miss Tiffany. Mom is the top dog. Miss Tiffany, if you still on here, A trucker's wife just put some information that may help you. Oh, and she's going through your same situation, maybe a different one. Oh, thank you, Kane 300. I appreciate your. Thank you so much to everybody that subscribed. I appreciate each and every one of you. But I take Doctor. What's that? Is that one of the herbs, Miss Trucker Wife? There's. Yep, you right, Miss Jean Jones. Exactly. Through Bitcoins and exactly the other word. You know. Y'all look at that emoji. Y'all know what that emoji look like. What I put is who. Oh, who he learned from. Okay, Miss C said what she put is who's Dr. C learned from. No, Dr. Okay. Yeah, Miss Brown. Miss Trucker's wife is giving you a lot of good information that you can go research for yourself and see if it'll help you. Welcome everyone. Please have a great day on purpose. That's right. Have a great day on purpose, unapologetically, honey. Because you worth a good day every day. She's putting some real good information on here, Miss Brown. I hope you. Oh, Miss Black, there you go. She's still here, Miss Black. You may want to go look at the trucker's wife, the stuff that she's putting on here, see if it can help you any. Look up, doctor. It's your life, baby, and you only get one, boo. And I just pray to God, I want you to make it through this. I want you to make it through this. We all want y'all to make it through this. You and the trucker's wife. We want y'all to anybody else who's dealing with anything, y'all. We want to heal y'all tonight. Please, God, heal anybody who's on this live, Lord God, that's going through something. God, I ask that you please heal them, Lord. Make them new, Lord God. Revamp them, rebuild them, Lord God. Show them who's God. Show them that you still in the healing business, Lord God. Please perform a miracle, Lord God. Give them a chance, Lord God. Please, Father God. I went through chemo, but I'm done. Okay, so you done did your last. You rung the bell. Yes, Kane 300. We praying for you. I'm gonna go to sleep with you on my mind. I know I am. All y'all on here that's going through something. I'm about to remission. Look at God. I'm on herbs. That's right, Miss White, Miss Truck. And I heard like if you take them every day, even afterwards, it continue to help like your white your count stay up and stuff like that. I wish we had something at home. Is it something that you can have at home to keep a? No, probably not. That'll be too easy. Hard part is the bone marrow. Oh, yeah. I only seen those on TV before. But I'm praying for your strength and that God hold you while you're going through any hand that touches your body. I ask that it's blessed and only move for your good. And not no temporary fix. We need some permanent fixes. We asking for permanent fixes over here. Not no temporary, the way they come back years later and they back in the same situation. No, we ask that it's all taken away at once. Thank y'all praying for y'all too. Thank you so much. I can take all the prayers, baby, y'all give me. But y'all, I'm going to let y'all all go to sleep, baby, because I talk a lot. But I be having a lot to say now. Tiffany, I pray you get some great information. Yes, Tiffany Black. Miss R said she prayed that you got some great information tonight, and I pray the same. Please be aware of Alexis and Siri. They are here. I heard that too, Miss Jones. I heard that's why they on there. I heard that's why they on there, honey. I definitely heard that. But you know what I say? We all being, they said we all being watched anyway. Ain't no real thing is what we think. It ain't what we think we private, ain't so private this world. Y'all, I don't be knowing what you can say or can't say on here, honey. But baby, if I could say a lot, honey, we'll be saying a lot. I be trying to be careful with my words. I needed this tonight. I'm glad we was able to give it to you, Kane. And know that we gonna be praying for you. And I hope that's okay. Because again, I don't know everybody's religion, but I hope it's okay for us to pray for you, Miss Tiffany Black, and everybody else that's a trucker's wife and everybody else on here that's going through something. Your next live, I will tell you, the guys, what the doctor said, how we... Oh, yeah. We're going to be... Yes. So she said she's going to tell y'all on the next live how the doctor... Is it through meats and stuff, ain't it? See, they'll tell you what it's causing. Yeah. What I said, even before you came in, it's in the meat. What I told y'all. I just said that. I just said that before you even typed it. I knew what you was going to say. Yep, because I've heard it so much. I've heard it so much that we all need to get plant-based, that we need to get off that meat because that meat be having all that mucus. Because, see, that be the main thing. See, that's one thing, real quick before I go, that's one thing I did hear Dr. CB say, that the mucus in the meats and stuff like that is why we get sick. Because it only fills your body with mucus. And that's what brings on all the diseases. All people with cancer go raw. She said all people with cancer go raw and vegan. Yep, it's the meat. I heard that. And I seen that. So it's believable. I be seeing a lot of, that's just like milk. I didn't know that the milk, that they actually put chemicals in the milk to turn it white. See, this is a good thing about the internet, because y'all know they didn't teach us these things in schools when we was coming up. We learned this stuff because people putting it on the internet. So we was all, didn't know nothing about really what was going on. But I watched this video one day when the lady was showing it, how it comes straight out the cow and it be having blood and all that in it. And they put something in it, this chemical, to turn it white. I'm glad I can't do milk no more, Miss Arg. My stomach hurt too bad. I'm lactose. I can't do it. It hurt my stomach too bad. And once I saw that video, I was so happy. You hear me? I was so happy. Yep, I let milk go a long time ago. Oh, yeah. I seen that video. I was like, oh. I was like, ooh, that's something. Ooh, baby, ooh. That was enough to, child, that was enough. But it was in school, but man, changed it. She said she do, Miss Black, if you still here, she said she do plant-based and oat milk and almond milk. Okay. Okay. Well, again, I thank you all for joining me tonight. I pray that your today was better than yesterday and that your tomorrow is better than today. Know that every day you wake up and God blow that breath in your body, you're one step closer to your season. Open your arms and receive your blessings unapologetically. And remember, while you pouring into everybody else, y'all keep a little bit for yourself. Good night, y'all. I'm out.